And we're back with another Madden 24 rebuild, but this time one of my subscribers asked me to rebuild the Jacksonville Jaguars. But before we get into this video, I just really want to mention my 49ers video did very well. We had over 100 likes at one point, and then I hit the refresh button, and then YouTube just removed my likes. I'm not joking when I say that. It went from 100 to 60, but still, we hit the like goal on that video. So let's see if we can hit 70 likes on this video and beat the YouTube algorithm, because for some reason, they're just going to take away my likes anyways. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. Just last week I had now 9,000 subscribers. In a week I already hit over 100 new subscribers. I thank you guys all for the recent support. I would love to do a speed rebuild collab with C4 or Jerome PKR. I've been really trying to do it. And also mentioning collabs, MMG just released a Tokyo Dragons franchise video. I have a Tokyo Dragons franchise series myself. I would love to do a Tokyo Dragons franchise thing with MMG. Of course, he's not going to do it with me. That would be sick, but he's not going to do it with me. He has over 2 million subscribers. We all love MMG. We can all agree that MMG is probably the best Madden YouTuber. Everyone's going to say Yo Boy Pizza or MMG or maybe Bengal, whatever you want. But overall, I think MMG is probably the best Madden YouTuber. Definitely has the subscribers for it too. But anyways, not wasting any more time. Let's see what we got for the team. Superstar Trevor Lawrence, having him at 83. I feel like he should be more like 86, maybe 87. I wouldn't say he's as good as Herbert. So 85, 86. He's 2 overalls off. We'll probably get it in this year, so it's not that big of a deal. Travis Etienne, expect big things from him. Surprised they didn't give Tanks Bigsby at least star dev. He looked very good in week 1, too. I'm pretty sure he got a touchdown. Calvin Ridley had a great connection with Trevor Lawrence in week 1. Zay Jones, Christian Kirk, Jamal Agnew, that's more of a punt returner than a receiver. And Evan Ingram, offensive line. Anton Harrison was a good pick. Do I have Cam Robinson? I believe he is our left tackle. He is suspended for the first 6 games for gambling. So I am just going to move Anton Harrison to, I'm going to move him to right tackle for now and just keep him there for the rest of the rebuild because I don't even have to pay him. So I could have him as my franchise left tackle and not pay him, but I'm just going to keep him there. I got to generate best lineup, and AI actually moves him back that time. Defensively, though, why is Josh Allen not a superstar dad? That's kind of crazy. Foas Adelucon, Devin Lloyd, Trayvon Walker. I bet Jaguars fans are now crying that they chose Trayvon Walker over Aiden Hutchinson. Yes, I get that Trayvon Walker is a good player, but is he better than Aiden Hutchinson? Let's come back down to earth here. No, he's not. I hate the debate of higher ceiling, higher ceiling. I don't care about the higher ceiling. I care about who's the better player now. And easily, the better player now is Aiden Hutchinson by a mile. It's not a debate. I'm not hating on Trayvon Walker. He looked great in the postseason with the Jaguars. I'm just saying, you had Aiden Hutchinson on the board. You had the #1 pick. You should have gotten Aiden Hutchinson. I was always a hater of this pick since the beginning. I'm not a hater of Trayvon Walker. Still a great player. I think he can develop into a great player. I just think Aiden Hutchinson will be better. That's just my personal opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to. Andre Cisco, and who is this? Something Jenkins? Rayshon Jenkins. I forgot about him. I always forget about his first name. And also, he's 29. That was a lot older than I expected him. Tyson Campbell, I feel like should be like an 89. This dude was so underrated last year. Go look at this dude's stats. He was nuts. I feel like he should be... I'm going to do it. If you want to cry in the comments, I don't care. Jaguars fans, if you hated on me for the Trayvon Walker topic, you can now love me again for making Tyson Campbell a superstar dev. If you want to hate on me in the comments, I don't care. Tyson Campbell was an absolute baller last year. He was very good. I'm giving him superstar dev. I'm not going to increase his overall. But apart from that, team has a lot of potential with Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, Calvin Ridley, Tyson Campbell having superstar dev now. And apart from that, guys, let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 3-4, second in the division. The Colts are balling out with Anthony Richardson. Honestly, Anthony Richardson looked very good against the Jaguars, so wouldn't even be that bad in simulation for him to ball out. Strengths of the class is DB, left tackle, receiver. Honestly, on offense, other than interior offensive line, I feel like we're set. Brendan Scherf is obviously great. I still need a left guard and a center. Cam Robinson will do for now. Offense we're set. DB, since it is the top strength of the class, I am going to go DB to pair someone with Tyson Campbell. We do have Darius Williams, but isn't he already like 29 and he only has normal dev? So that's not going to last very long. We need players ready to negotiate. Josh Allen, of course, we want to sign him back. 5-year deal. He resigns. Now we only have $4 million. I can't really resign Calvin Ridley here. Damn, who's taking up all our money? We haven't even signed Trevor Lawrence, I'm pretty sure. Is he at our 5th-year option too? Yes, he is at our 5th-year option. Travis Etienne was a first pick as well. Who's taking up all of our money? Is it Cam Robinson? I think it is. I'm not going to re-sign Jamal Agnew, Trey Herndon. Kayvon Chaison's a total bust. I want to accept Trevor Lawrence's 5th-year option. He doesn't want to be here with the team. I'm going to go NFL rosters. Yeah, NFL rosters instead of team salaries. Savings. Who's taking up all the money? Cam Robinson. My left tackle is suspended, and I would get a $10 million penalty if I cut him, but I would save $17 million by keeping him. I might tag Ridley, accept the 5th-year options, and then cut Cam Robinson in the next season. I feel like that might be better. Damn, I'm paying a lot for a punt returner in Jamal Agnew. My 70 overall 30... No, my center's getting cut. I'm not paying a 32-year-old normal development center that much money to be mid. I'm not doing that at all. Where is he? No, I need to go to savings. Where's the center? Tyler Shatley? I'm sorry if I completely mispronounce your name, but you're getting cut, dude. I'm not having you on my team anymore. That's too much money for a 70 overall 32-year-old center. He's getting cut. And apart from that, I'll figure it out in the offseason. Let's hopefully make the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, going 9-8, top of the division, stealing it from the Colts. I wish I could see Week 18, but of course, Madden removes useful features. So here we are to face the 12-5 Cincinnati Bengals. We're probably going to lose. We've got the Wildcats wild card here, and Trevor Lawrence had an MVP season. Please, no more. Dang it. 3rd best for MVP, 2nd best offense in the NFL. Probably had a little bit too many interceptions is why I didn't get it. And what? Bugging, bro. Yeah, Joe Burrow probably had like 5 interceptions, but still an amazing year. 44 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, 10 interceptions, 112 pass rating is great. Rushing-wise, Travis Etienne, only 6 touchdowns, but 4.2 per carry and 1,100 yards is nice. And then Calvin Ridley, 114 receptions. Christian Kirk, 100 receptions. Wow. Christian Kirk, 15 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. Calvin Ridley, 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. They're both going to get superstar dev for that. Evan Ingram, not really that involved. Well, I mean, he's got quite a bit of reception, so never mind. Zay Jones, not involved. Where is Jamal Agnew? I'm paying you all this money for you not to get a single reception the entire year, I guess. It really shows you wide receiver 4s do nothing in Madden. Foasada Luakan, 114 tackles. Tackles for a loss, 10 for Smoot. Sacks, 6 for Josh Allen. That's it. Interceptions, 3 for Tyson Campbell. I got to switch my defensive scheme. 0 safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns. I'm in the Dallas scheme. I always just do Dallas playbooks because Dallas balls out in Madden. And yes, I know I'm in a 3-4 scheme and Dallas is 4-3. So evidently that doesn't work out and I need to switch it. But can we beat the Bengals? We do not. Our offense is literally the only good thing on our entire team right now. Our defense is not doing so hot. Can I switch to a 4-3? I like 4-3 so much better. I mean, I could move. Ooh, I feel like that'd be better, but I know some Jaguars fans will be like, oh, this isn't realistic because you switched the scheme. Nah. So, what do I want? Usually the Giants balled out for me. I'm going to do the Steelers because everyone tells me the Steelers goes crazy in terms of sacks, which it does, but I've never really seen the Steelers defense do insanely good in terms of defensive ranking at the end of the year. But anyways, let's move into the offseason. Wow. Would you look who's in the Super Bowl? I mean, at least they lost, but would you guess who? Baltimore Ravens beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Justin Madubuike wins the Super Bowl MVP for the Ravens. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP, and there are no awards here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who were the Jaguars' first-round pick? It was Anton Harrison. I can't believe I forgot that. But we're going to see the retirements before we see the team upgrades. We are the AFC South, and Case Keenum and Max Crosby retire from the NFL. Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley should both have superstar dev here, I believe. Yet Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, and Trevor Lawrence gets X Factor. I mean, after the season, I'm not really too surprised. Anton Harrison, is that a tie? Yeah, that's a tie under his shirt. Man's looking spiffy. Showed up to the combine. Do they take the pictures at the combine? I think they do. Bro showed up in a suit and tie and was like, I'm not taking off the tie. Look at that. Anyways, Travis Etienne, I really wanted him to get superstar, but still good overall. I'm probably going to cut Jamal Agnew. He even dropped an overall. Any defensive upgrades? No, unfortunately, but the offense upgraded very nicely. I mean, we did have the worst defense in the league, so can't really complain about that. Anyways, let's move into the re-signings. For the players ready to negotiate, accepting Trevor Lawrence's 5th-year option, what does he want specifically? Does he want like a mentor so I can get him that next season? He doesn't like our scheme fit. Sorry, bud. You're going to have to deal with it. It's the only scheme fit that actually works for me. Calvin Ridley. Where's Etienne? Can I only accept one fifth-year option, or am I just blind? Jamal Agnew. I know Travis Etienne was here. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm retarded. I'm very moronically blind. Anyways, Travis Etienne can accept his option. Calvin Ridley, I do want back on the team. Obviously, I don't have the money, so we're doing 5 years. Here, go to team friendly. We'll make this a lot faster. 5 years. You dump their contract and then franchise tag them. I know it seems cheesy, but it's not. Some teams, if you have a little bit money left, they do tag them in real life. So I'm just showing them the little bit money I have left. And then I'm going to tag Ridley. He just had an amazing season, and we traded away a second-round pick for him. So there's no reason to let him walk. But anyways, guys, apart from that, let's skip out on free agency because we're negative $16 million in cap and get to the draft. Hold up. Morgan Moore, man-to-man at a Tulane. Looks very, very good, but he's at the top of the board, which worries me. Elite speed, great acceleration, great agility. He looks awesome. A catching, A man coverage, B zone coverage, F stamina. How do you have F stamina as a DB? You're a DB. Run down the field faster. Height 6'2", 207. My only concern is that he's at the top of the board. Whenever a player is at the top of the board, it means usually teams pass on him for a reason. But, you know, F it. Let's do it. Morgan Moore, hidden development, 6'2", 207, 95 speed, 93 acceleration. Very fast, especially for his height and weight. A catching, A man coverage, B zone coverage. We took the risk. He looks sick. Ooh, Clarence Harris out of Alabama, 6'5", 286, a little bit lighter for a defensive tackle, about like 20 pounds less, but still A finesse moves, A tackle, elite speed for being a defensive tackle, good across the board, good's great, A tackle, A finesse moves, B hit power, B awareness, normal dev blows, dude. Really? He looked very sick on paper, but he still looks like a good player and he'll play in rotation. Now, this is the team after the draft. I picked up Alexander in the 3rd round, so he will just be a plug-and-play player for center for now. Cam Robinson, I was talking about cutting you earlier just because I don't want to pay you that much. It's his final year, so I'll just leave him the way it is. But Trevor Lawrence, do I cut Cam Robinson? Now that I think about it, I think because we have to pay Trevor Lawrence, I'm going to cut him. It saves me $12 million. I know I just cut my starting left tackle. I need the money. Anton Harrison is going to be starting at left tackle for right now. Walker Little is going to be the right tackle. So a little bit of a downgrade at line other than the center, but we need money for Trevor Lawrence. Moore is already a 78 overall, which is huge for his development. That's great to see. Harris is a 73, just no dev, really sucks. But anyways, guys, apart from that, we're going to have to figure out a cap room situation here because I'm going to need to pay Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk. Do I really need to pay Evan Ingram? 29 years old, how much would it save me? I would lose $18 million if I cut Evan Ingram. So we're going to have to pay Trevor Lawrence, Calvin Ridley, ETN. This is going to be really difficult, but let's move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 5-2, top of the division. Steelers playbook. Our rush game is doing nice. Dude, these voice cracks, I swear to God. I'm 20 years old and I still get them. Anyways, our rush defense 17th, but our defensive passing game 29th with Morgan and Tyson Campbell. They're disrespecting Tyson Campbell. Madden just doesn't know. But defensive tackle, DB, and quarterback are the strengths of the class. I think I'm going to go with defensive. Do I go with defensive tackle? It's nice to have depth at that position. The defense is really what's lacking for us. Our defensive rushing game is doing fine. I just drafted a DB. I'm going to draft a safety to replace Rayshawn Jenkins. I believe Andre Cisco is 25, 26 now, star dev, so he should be fine. Players ready to negotiate. How much money do we have? 81 million. That's huge. Where is... Okay, no, he's not going to be here right now. Trevor Lawrence is what I was looking for. Tyson Campbell, I immediately want back. I'm doing player friendly just to make sure he stays on the first try. He resigns because he's close to home. Calvin Ridley, I want back. I want to see how far he regresses whenever he's done. Andre Cisco, of course, I want him back. I was just talking about him. He's only 24. I thought he was 25, 26, but he re-signs on a 5-year deal. Fosaid Aluakon, I would like back as well, but I want to see how far he regresses as well so I can pay him cheaper contract potentially. I don't need to pay 3 receivers. I can't afford to pay 3 receivers. I cannot pay Fatoski, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Brendan Scherf, I do want back. He's going to be regressing, so I will give him just a 1-year deal, and he'll think about it. So Rayshawn Jenkins, I'm looking to replace him. So I need to save up money here. Trayvon Walker, Devin Lloyd. I probably won't accept their 5th-year options just so that way I can pay them immediately. I know I still have to pay Trevor Lawrence and ETN, but I want to pay these guys as well because they're still young, have star devs, and they're not in the 85 overall range. Whenever you get in the 85 overall or above range, that's whenever you have to start paying the players really big money. So I want to pay them cheap contracts while I can. But anyways, let's move into the playoffs. And we finished 9-8 and missed the playoffs. That's EA simulation for you. 5-2 to 9-8. EA Sports. Spend $70 just for you to want your money back. I know I stuttered over that. Who cares? You get the gist. Trevor Lawrence, another great year. I'm sure my defense got worse in the league. Let's see it. 21st. Somehow we did better defense and offense than last year in terms of rankings, yet we finished 9-8 and we missed the playoffs. 4,300 yards, 37 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 110 pass rating. Someone please tell me a good defensive playbook, especially for a 3-4. I got the 4-3 down. I need a 3-4 playbook. Rushing wise, ETN, 15 touchdowns, 4.4 per carry, 1,300 yards. That's actually a really good season. He might get superstar for that. Receiving wise, Calvin Ridley, 109 receptions, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Christian Kirk, 11 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Looking at it defensively, Foyesade Oluokun is 127 tackles for a loss, 15 for Devon Hamilton, sacks 12.5 for Josh Allen. That's what I want to see. Trayvon Walker having a great season as well with 8 sacks and 14 tackles for a loss. Interceptions, 3 for Devin Lloyd. Safeties on the team, 0 defensive touchdowns, 1 for Andre Sisco and 1 for Rayshawn Jenkins. But apart from that, we got to figure out this defense situation. I'm pretty sure it's the schemes. Yes, my pass rush has gone up, but I need my defense to overall as a team do better. That is the biggest thing. I need them to do better. The Giants playbook was the only 3-4 playbook I remember doing really good. The Cowboys playbook is usually my go-to, but they're a 4-3, so I can't really do that. Where is the Giants playbook? I know their defense didn't do too hot against the Cowboys on Sunday night, Monday night, whatever it was. It doesn't matter. Sunday night, they didn't do too well, but it doesn't matter. We're going to rock with it. Let's move in to the offseason. And wow, the Cowboys are in the Super Bowl again. But they lose to the Bills in the Super Bowl, giving the Bills their first ever Super Bowl win after 5 attempts. Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP. Any Jaguars? No Rookie of the Year for Morgan Moore. That is very upsetting. Hopefully a superstar or better. Probably just as stars since so many teams passed up on him. But looking at the lineup upgrades, Calvin Ridley gets X Factor. I don't know if I should give Travis Etienne superstar. He had a good season for sure. He definitely had a good season. But superstar, 4.4 average, 15 touchdowns. Averaging almost a touchdown a game is really, really good. I already gave Tyson Campbell superstar. I don't want to make more people in the comments mad. I feel like I should for justice wise, but no. But wow, my entire linebacking core just said, yeah, upgrade. Morgan Moore only has star dev. That's fine. Rayshawn Jenkins is regressing. My entire linebacking core was like, yeah, we're all going up, up, and away. So I guess the Steelers playbook was definitely good for something. That was huge upgrades. Let's move into the re-sign players. Actually, before we do that, retirements. I always forget that they moved this tab over here. Melvin Ingram and Bobby Wagner on the Texans retires. That's crazy. I might have saw that wrong, but let's get to the re-signings. For the players ready to negotiate, I need Calvin Ridley back. He's been balling this entire time. Now, dude, you have a super high interest in playing, and I give you a fair contract, and you're like, nah, we're going to tag him again. And that's going to be hella expensive. I'm not going to accept the options of these guys because I just want to pay him and get it over with. Do I? Because we're playing at a 4th season. Now that I think about it, this is only a 4-season rebuild. This will push off their contract entirely, so that way I won't have to pay them. Unless I play a 5th year, which will really screw me over. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. They both got superstar dev now. Their contracts will increase. Foyesade Oluokun, I want back on the team. He didn't really regress, but he has superstar dev now. Don't want Zay Jones, even though he didn't have a horrible season. Brendan Scherf, dude, I'm going to give you the exact same contract. Just accept. He resigns. Anything else here? I can't afford to dish out too much money again, but I'm going to have to tag Ridley. There's no way I can let Ridley go after the season he just had. So back-to-back as well. And he's an X-Factor now and the top receiver on our team. But we almost have no more money left, so let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up another defensive tackle that I thought was going to be a lot better, but evidently not. We're going to move the other defensive tackle to defensive end because of his light size and his elite speed. But this guy's 6'5", 300 pounds, 86 strength, 84 acceleration, B's across the board. He's going to play at the rotational defensive tackle. I'm going to move the other defensive tackle that we had in the second round last season outside to where Fatoski was, I believe is how you pronounce it. But this is going to be our first round pick. It's unfortunate that he has normal dev. In the second round, I'm picking up our new franchise left tackle, Connor Stockton out of Louisville. 6'8", 336 pounds, is a behemoth of a man. 93 strength is amazing for rookie. Hidden dev, A awareness, A impact blocking, A pass block, A run block, A stamina. He looks sick. So there's not much more I can do for the defense other than just waiting for them to develop because our entire linebacking core is now a superstar dev. So left guard, Justin Lewis, a more solidified offensive line for Trevor Lawrence. Hidden dev, A pass block finesse, B pass block power. Hidden dev is the biggest thing. We got a solidified offensive line now. Ooh, this guy in the 4th round, 6'2", 195, A press, B zone coverage. Solid across the board. F play rack, I don't care about that. This dude looks sick. Oh my god. Josh Chambers out of Washington, hidden dev DB that I found in the 4th round. A press, B catching, B tackle, B zone coverage. Yeah, he's going to be our Darius Williams replacement. Now this is the team after the draft. Let me generate the best lineup. Wow, 76 left guard and left tackle. Completely solidified offensive line. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. Looks like the AI picked up this guy, Evan McKay, last year out of Arizona State. He's going to be the Zay Jones replacement, already 76 normal dev. He's going to be just fine there. Harris, I'm going to move to left end, as I talked about in the previous season, because he does have elite speed for a defensive tackle, so wouldn't be too unrealistic to move him out to left end. I think that would just be better for the team in general. We're going to do that. Harris is now 71 there. Chancellor's only a 72 normal dev, which really blows. Got this guy in like the 5th round. He was supposed to be a projected undrafted free agent, but he's fine there. Chambers is a 69 overall. Nice. For a 4th round pick, that's not bad at all. This linebacking core looks nuts, but anyways, offense has completely improved, and apart from that, guys, it's now time to move into the 3rd season and the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 4-3, 3rd in the division, a highly contested division. We can move to 2nd in the division if we beat the Titans here this week. That would be huge for us. Scouting national focus. What do I want here? I mean, it's the final season coming up on it. I don't necessarily need anything. I'm going to scout safety again because I really didn't hit it in the last draft because I didn't prioritize it. I should have looked at safety. I just took the best player available, which ended up not being a good idea because he wasn't the best player, obviously. But Trevor Lawrence, he doesn't like the scheme. I'm going to just have to pay him stupid money because the scheme works offensively. We're top offense in the league. He's just going to have to deal with it. Christian Kirk, I'm just going to give him player-friendly money. He resigns, passing out these contracts so easily. Calvin Ridley still wants a 4-year contract. I'm going to give it to him. He's our top receiver. Travis Etienne wants a contract. I'm going to give it to him as well. And then Evan Ingram, do I want 4 years with you, bud? Maybe 2. He resigns on that. Brandon Scherf, I want another year with you as well. Dude, these contracts are just tanking my money. Chad Muma, you're a depth player for us. Don't necessarily need you. That strong safety we signed. I ended up benching Anton Harrison. I'm not going to need to worry about his 5th-year option because we won't be playing a 5th year probably unless I want to. But anyways, let's move in to the playoffs and hopefully make them. 13-4, top of the division. No 1st round bye is kind of crazy. Did we get the 2nd seed? Yeah, we did. Steelers get the 1st seed with Kenny Pickett, I'm assuming. But we're here to face the Bengals again, who we lost to the last time we played them in year number 1. We're 1 overall higher than them this time. They've regressed 1 overall. We've increased 2 overalls. Trevor Lawrence, please just let him have MVP. Dude, he got 3rd back-to-back years. Now he's got 2nd, and now he's 1st in the NFL for offensive yards, 23rd defense. Dude, I can't find any good defensive play, but I know my defense is good. I know it's good. Trevor Lawrence, 4,800 yards, 45 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 122 pass rating. Travis Etienne, 19 touchdowns, 4.9 per carry, 1,400 yards. That's definitely superstar dev. That's definitely 1,400 yards, almost 5 a carry, and 19 touchdowns. He deserves superstar dev there. Calvin Ridley, 106 receptions, 1,400 yards, 8 touchdowns. Christian Kirk, 12 touchdowns, 1,200 yards, 107 receptions. Even though it's less yards, he has 4 more touchdowns and 1 more reception. I think that deserves X factor. Evan McKay, 13 touchdowns, the slot wide receiver that replaced Zay Jones, and almost 1,000 yards. Evan Ingram with 11 touchdowns. Evan McKay gets star dev for that. My receiving core is balling out. Foas Luakon, 129 tackles, tackles for a loss, 13. I'm an idiot. 13 for Josh Allen, 14.5 sacks for him, 7 for Trayvon Walker. Interceptions, 4 for Foas Luakon. Safety, 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0. Maybe X factor for Josh Allen. I'll let the AI decide that. I feel like it's on the wall for me. Please beat the Bengals. I know they got Joe Burrow, but we got Trevor Lawrence, who's 2nd for MVP. Please Thank you. Okay, I wish I could see the scores of that, but instead I get to see the draft months in advance. But here to face the 87 overall reigning champions, the Buffalo Bills. Please make another playoff choke. I need to get to this conference championship. Damn it, dude. Our defense just sucks. I can't ever fix it. It's annoying. Especially with 3-4s. I'm not good with 3-4s. Let's move into the offseason. Dude, can someone please get the Cowboys like out of Madden? Like, please. Please. Like, Dak Prescott is like an 82 overall star dev. And Madden gives him an 87 superstar, bro. Hot take. Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Go look at their stats. Go look at their stats after 5 weeks. Not right now. It's obviously week 2. You can't judge them off of 2 weeks. But go look at their stats after week 5. I will guarantee you Kirk Cousins will have better stats than Dak Prescott. Get Dak a lower overall and drop the Cowboys playbooks. God, bro. Like, I understand the Cowboys are a good team. I'm not going to lie. The Cowboys had a great record last year. They're a good team. But are they going to win the Super Bowl? No. Are they going to make it to the Super Bowl? Probably not. They have a weak conference, but they just don't get it done. I don't think Mike McCarthy is that good of a coach to lead the Cowboys along with Dak Prescott. I'm not hating Dak Prescott completely, but let's be realistic here. I say it in every video. I'm tired of watching Dak Prescott tear up simulation for the past 4 years. It's happened for 4 years straight. Dak Prescott's a god in simulation. But Tony Pollard wins the Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP back-to-back. And anyone else here? No Jacksonville Jaguars, other than Doug Peterson, who wins Coach of the Year, but obviously that doesn't matter for us. 2025 retirements, as we are going to be moving into the fourth season with not even DeAndre Hopkins retires as a Titan, with not even a division title under our belt. We have a wild card, one wild card win. We're 1-1 in the playoffs right now. My defense just sucks in simulation for no reason. Lewis, wow, the guy that I got in the 3rd round, I think, is superstar dev, Evan Ingram superstar dev, Christian Kirk superstar X Factor, Travis Etienne superstar. This offense is so stacked. Evan McKay had 13 touchdowns. I don't want to restructure. He has 13 touchdowns and was 3 yards shy from a 1,000-yard season. He's getting star dev. I know it may seem like cheating, but 13 touchdowns for a guy with normal dev definitely should be superstar dev at least. I'm not at least, but superstar dev in my opinion, but I'll just move him to star. Josh Allen does get X Factor. This rookie has star dev. This guy got in the 6th round, only goes up to a 71. Chambers only has star dev. Why is my defense so bad? I know my defensive ends aren't cracked, but come on, dude. This backfield is nuts. I feel like it would be in my best interest to move to a 4-3, but I've already signed these guys to a deal with a scheme that they like, so I feel like it'd be cheesy to move out of that scheme. We're going to do another year. We went 13-4 with the team, so maybe the offense can help carry, but it's a shame that such good players are being rated so poorly in a defensive scheme. But let's move into the re-signings. For the players ready to negotiate, not going to accept Anton Harrison's 5th-year option, not going to be playing a 5th year. Logan Cook, I'm just going to negotiate this so that way my AI doesn't keep having to sign a punter. $11 million isn't nearly enough money to actually participate for a good player in free agency. So once again, I'm going to be skipping out on free agency and just getting to the draft. In the 1st round, I'm finally stopping the neglect for my strong safety, Gabriel Burgess out of USC. It's a little late for him to develop. It's still 5'11", 224, hidden dev, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, A awareness, B man coverage, B play rec, B pursuit, B hit power. He looks great overall and will be a solid plug and play player. Now, this is the team going into the 4th and final season. I think I built an amazing offense here, and the defense developed very, very nicely around him. Generate best lineup for our new safety. 79 overall with the boost is an amazing overall to start off with. So the defense developed very nicely, getting Chambers and getting Morgan Moore, Burgess as well. Like, very overall, I mean, I didn't sign anyone in free agency throughout this entire rebuild either. So with that being said, I managed the cap room, developed an amazing offense. Defense, I developed you as well, but for some reason, playbooks are the only thing that matter in Madden, which is really gay. But anyways, let's move in to the playoffs. And please, Madden, do not screw me over. Let's make them. Here we are in the playoffs. Defense, finally Getting that strong safety completely revolutionized our defensive passing game. Our defensive rushing game still being 14th is outrageous. Our points per game is 12th though. I'm fine with that. It's a lot better than being in the back top 20. So anyways, 15-2. If you're new to the channel, yes, I stutter over everything. Get used to it. Trevor Lawrence, please just give him MVP. Please, he deserves it. Please. Okay, another third place. He always comes up just short, just like you in the bedroom. Offensive yards first. And defensively fifth, finally, God. Trevor Lawrence, 4,500 yards, 39 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Very, very good season. I wish if he had the 44 touchdowns to 4 interceptions that one year, he probably would have beat out Patrick Mahomes in the previous season. 124 pass rating is amazing. Travis Etienne improves every single year. That's going to be X factor. 23 touchdowns, 5.7 per carry, 1,700 yards is amazing. Christian Kirk, 102 receptions, 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. Evan McKay is outperforming Calvin Ridley in terms of yards and receptions. 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Calvin Ridley, 10 touchdowns, but he is regressing. 1,000 yards. He got his 4-year contract and was like, nah, I'm not putting up those numbers anymore. Forrest Lucan, 111 tackles for a loss, 13 for Josh Allen, sacks, 11 for Josh Allen. I don't think I saw Trayvon Walker get double-digit sacks. Very close to it, 9.5. Still had a good year with us. Still overall pretty good. I didn't really have to pay him other than his 5th-year contract. But Morgan Moore, 4 interceptions, leading the team. Safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns, 1 for Morgan Moore. Really showing up now. I mean, he didn't really seem crazy on the stat sheet before, but he's been good for us overall. Who are going to be playing the divisional round? I'm going to be jumping into the game because we haven't even won a divisional round game yet. Dude, give me a different opponent. I mean, I'm not upset because Joe Burrow is good, but at the same time, we played this team. This is the 3rd time out of 4 seasons. In the 2nd season, we didn't even make the playoffs. So we play them every time we're here, but this time it's in the divisional round, not the wild card. Let's move into it. Here we are against the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to start out 7-0 and then make it 14-0. Good stuff. Defense is actually showing up today. 3-score lead, 17-0, 17-3, down to a 2-score lead, 17-3 at halftime, 24-3. Defense is showing up and prevailing today. 24-10 against the Bengals. Please don't choke in the 4th quarter. 24-10 is going to be your final score against the Cincinnati Bengals as we're going to be moving on to the conference championship. Here we are in the conference championship. You're going to face the 83 overall Titans. I understand that you have X Factor Rashawn Gary there who had 11 sacks. That's your top threat, 11 sacks. My Josh Allen had 13.5. It's like comparing Pokemon, but not really. You guys know what I mean. But what do we got for the Titans QB now? Who is it going to be? Jordan Love. Dude, why is he such a baller in simulation? I mean, he was balling against Chicago, but that's like Chicago. But let's see what we got against the 10-7 Tennessee Titans. We're 5 overalls higher. It should be a blowout. Whoa. Here we are against the Tennessee Titans. They're going to start out 3-0. Our offense is immediately going to punt 3 and out for us. Come on, offense. Wake up and do something here, please. 3 points. Do something. Like, get in the end zone. Not keep scoring field goals, please. This is a snooze fest for anyone watching this. Key moments. I might have to hop in here. Will I? 3rd down alert. 4th down alert. What are you doing, offense? 4th down and 5. Oh, I have RB wide open. That's a tutty to Strange. I don't even know who that is. Touchdown. We're going to tie up the game here. First touchdown of the game for the #1 offense in the league. They're driving down the field here. Who won? I don't even know. Titans won. That's so lame. So lame. Wait, we didn't even get our extra point? Did we go for 2? Dude, I do all that work just for the CPU to sell me? I'm playing a 5th year. I'm mad. That's so lame. The CPU sold me, bro. Oh my God. That game should have been a total blowout. We're 5 overalls higher than them. And they beat us because my offense somehow can't move the ball and I have to jump in the game. But anyways, the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. That's the 4th time in a row they've been in the Super Bowl. They're 2-2 in the past 4 years in the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott wins the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. Doug Peterson, Coach of the Year. Travis Etienne, Offensive Player of the Year. Obviously, it doesn't matter because we lose to an 83 overall Titans whenever I'm an 88 overall team. Yes, I'm salty. You're going to hear this a lot. My kicker retires. Kevin Byard retires. Dude, it's so lame. So lame, dude. Adjust lineup. Let's see what we have here. We have Trevor Lawrence, 99. Etienne's an X Factor now. Anything else here? Didn't McKay? I mean, he had a good season, but it's not superstar worthy, I don't think. Superstar lineup in the backfield here. Burgess has superstar dev. Dude, this team has to win a Super Bowl. This is a this is a very, very good team. I'm getting sold, bro. Let's go to the re-signings. Here we are with the players ready to negotiate. Damn it, bro. I have to pay Trayvon Walker. I'm going to make sure that these guys get paid well so that way they just don't dip on me. Devin Lloyd. Wow, he's already 28 and getting his first contract. Morgan Moore, what do you want? Oh, 5th-year option. I'm not going to be here for a 5th year. Anton Harrison, I said the same thing for you, but now I have to overpay for you because you're my franchise right tackle. Devon Hamilton, please play 1 more year. He does. This guy, sure, I'll use you as depth, I guess. I want to maintain the team as best I possibly can. I don't know who you are, sure. You're a star receiver that's young. Why not? Even though you're probably not going to get any reps. I want Tank Bigsby back, but I don't want to pay him. I could find a baller player in free agency. Brandon Scherf, I do want you back 1 more year. Just thug it out, bro. Thug it out 1 more year, and then you can leave. Everyone else here, don't really care about. Morgan Moore, I'm not going to accept this option. We actually have money to participate in free agency, so I'm going to take a peek in free agency. If there's nothing there, I'll just skip to the draft. After free agency, I got Patrick Queen as depth, a new kicker, and I got DJ Reader as a depth defensive tackle as well. The team is so stacked. Just please perform, for the love of God. Let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up left end Greg Barnes out of Florida State, 6'3", 314. Stack out the D-line a little bit better to help our rush defense. A tackle, A player, I could be awareness. He looks pretty good. Now, this is the team moving in to the 5th and final year. Looks like the AI picked up this guy named Garner. Looks sick, I guess. Wide receiver 4s don't play anymore, but Hodges I paid too, and he's like a 6th-string receiver. Doesn't matter. This is honestly one of the best Madden 24 teams I've built in a while, bro. The X-Factor quarterback, running back, 2 X-Factor receivers, 2 superstar offensive linemen, superstar tight end, even though he's regressing. Barnes is a 73 overall. He's playing right end right now. That's fine. The team looks sick, is my point. If we lose, I'm going to be pissed. I'm blaming the AI. Foyesade Oluwakon's regressing. Good thing I got Patrick Queen. This team is sick. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of the AI selling me. Give me the win that I deserve. Let's make it to the playoffs. Here we are going 16-1 top of the division. The defense has come back to reality. And by reality, I mean the AI just doesn't want me to win. Stats and awards. Trevor Lawrence, please. I don't think that's going to be MVP. Nah, he's always so close, dude. He's been top 4 out of all 5 seasons. That's his worst season for MVP race. He's always been top 3. 2nd best offense, 18th best defense. Last year was our year. 4,500 yards almost, 32 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 117 pass rating, still great season. ETN, 22 touchdowns is amazing, 4.8 per carry, 1,400 yards. Christian Kirk, 108 receptions, 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Evan McKay, 5 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Ridley, 10 touchdowns, 800 yards. Yeah, Ridley is done for. Defensively, Patrick Queen, 125 tackles for a loss, 21 for Josh Allen, sacks, 10.5 for Josh Allen. Trayvon Walker, dude, please get double-digit sacks at one point in your career. 5 interceptions for Tyson Campbell. Safeties on team, 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0. But please, I'm begging you, we are 16-1. I'm not playing the divisional round. We've already won the divisional round. If I don't make it past this divisional round, I'm throwing hands. 10-7 Baltimore Ravens. They're an 87 overall team. I have almost a league MVP quarterback every year. Please. Thank you. Here to face the 14-3 Buffalo Bills in the conference championship. Please make this extra season worth it. We lost to them in the divisional before. Let's see if we can beat them in the conference championship to move on to a Super Bowl. Here we are against the Buffalo Bills. We're going to start out with no points. Of course, our offense does nothing, even though it's the 2nd best in the league. Okay, offense is getting stifled completely. Take the lead by 1 point here against the Bills. 6-7 at halftime. Defense holding strong. Offense, you better start playing. Please, 21-6. Good stuff. 21-13. Defense is choking. 21-21. I'm going to have to hop in because I know my AI is mentally retarded, and I will have to do it myself. Going to run the ball and then kick the field goal. ETN to the outside. Get a spin. ETN. Oh, my God. Got bodied. It's fine, though. Give it to ETN again. ETN with a huge hole up here. Truck this man. ETN, I guess you're not a trucker, but it's fine. We're going to take this down here. First down, ETN with the great blocks here. Jake Elliott, please. 32 yards. I got this. It's all up to me, not really Jake Elliott. It is up, and it is on the way, and it is good. 0 seconds left on the clock. 24-21. I secure the victory. Not my team, me. I secure the victory to go to the Super Bowl. And apart from that, guys, let's move into it. Here we are to face the 9-8 Panthers in a Wildcat Super Bowl. If we lose to an 84 overall 9-8 Panthers, I'm throwing something, bro. Let's see the team upgrades. Offensively, we're the exact same. We can't really get much better. Defensively, Tyson Campbell gets X Factor. Is awesome to see. Andre Cisco gets Superstar Dev. Surprised to see Patrick Queen didn't get Superstar Dev. But Barnes only has Star Dev. That's fine with me. Please let us win the Super Bowl. I'm not losing to a 9-8 Carolina Panthers team that is 4 overalls lower than me. Let's move into it. Here we are against the Carolina Panthers, starting off 0-0, actually 7-0 now. Good stuff. Rainy Tampa Bay, and it is going to be 7-3. Second quarter, come on, put in the end zone before half. 14-3 at halftime, 21-3. Good stuff. Still holding them to no touchdowns. 28-6, 14-28. Finally got the first touchdown. 31-14. 31-14 is going to be your final score in rainy Tampa Bay. I've never seen a rainy Super Bowl celebration. There's no point to having confettis. They're all just going to get wet and mushy on the field. It's going to be really uncomfortable. But sure, I guess I'm the only person to ever notice that. But we're going to be Bryce Young in the Super Bowl, 2 number 1 overall picks, facing off at quarterback, as we're going to be the ones to come out on top. Finally, the rebuild is over. I should have won in like my 2nd or 3rd year. My team was stacked, bro. But I'm not going to complain anymore because finally got it in year number 5. I'm glad to see the Cowboys. I'm so glad I didn't have to face the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I didn't even think about that. First simulation out of the 5 years where I didn't see them in the Super Bowl. I'm so glad I did not have to face them. But anyways, your Super Bowl MVP is going to be Patrick Queen, the new acquire, new ring. Patrick Mahomes wins 3 MVPs in a row, league MVPs, and gets an Offensive Player of the Year, which usually won't happen in real life. They won't get 2 big awards like that to one player. But in Madden, it's different, I guess. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next. Final overlook of the team if you guys were interested. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next one.